Hi beauties and welcome to Vlogmas day 15. You know what time it is? It's Advent time and today's box is number 15. It's the Eporian Korean Skin Therapy CCI something. So it's like a CC cream for the eyes, I think. But it's in the color clear. Interesting. Radiance Eye Contour Cream. Suits and corrects. It comes out white. Oh, it does give a little bit of a color. That's very interesting. I'm excited to try that out and see if that, I don't know if you can see, but it gave a little bit of color. But I'm excited to try that out and see if it works or what I think about it. Let's get into today's video. Hi beauties and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the one dip makeup challenge. So first we have to start with primer. And we're gonna use my Ole Henriksen Banana Bright face primer because it has like a pump and one pump is all we get. That's so little. I usually use a lot more primer than this. Okay, so I'm actually gonna be tactical here. I'm gonna use the Hourglass Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation because you don't need more than one pump. So I'm just gonna put that on the back of my hand. As you can see, one pump. And I'm just gonna put that all over the face. I usually use a more hydrating primer than the Ole Henriksen with this foundation, but the only really hydrating one I have is in a pot like this, and I thought that would be cheating. So I'm just gonna put that all over the face. But this foundation, you don't really need more than one pump, so that's good. At least my foundation will look good. There you go, one pump. Now it's time. I'll take my Tarte Shape Tape because you get a lot on that brush. And I'm gonna do like that. That's all I'm allowed to use. I'm just gonna put some here and some on my nose, a little on my chin, and some on my forehead. Like you get a lot of product on this, so almost used everything. So now I'm just gonna blend that out. Alright, so now concealer is on. I'm gonna take my under eye setting powder and get some powder on. And just put that under the eye like that. One dunk. Actually, I bake with my powder, but I won't be able to do that because then that's all I get with the normal powder. So I'm just gonna put some in the lid like that, and I'm gonna take my big fluffy brush and I'm just gonna dip that in like that, and I'm just gonna, oh god, that's so much powder. I'm just gonna put some of that on. At least I will be powdered. Fair, this foundation kind of sets itself, so you don't really need that much powder. But yeah, that's all the powder that I'm getting. Now it's time for the brows. I'm gonna get my Beauty Act brow pomade, and I'm gonna take a brush and I'm gonna dip into that, and that's the only thing I can use. Oh god, this is definitely not gonna be enough product. That's all the product that I have. Oh god, that's not nearly enough. Luckily I do have some tinted brow gel that I can use as well. I'm gonna get my Gimme Brow by Benefit, and it's a mini one, so I won't get much. I'm just gonna comb through the brows to get some more color. That helped a little bit at least. So that's the brows. Not my finest work. Time for bronzer. Use my Beauty Act Staycation bronzer. And one dip is all we get. So I just want to dip in one more time. This is doing nothing. At least I got some color on my cheeks. Can you even see it? Probably not. And then I'm gonna take a blush. And I'm gonna take my Anastasia Blush Trio. And I'm gonna use the color Ginger, which is the middle shade. Like that on a big fluffy brush. And that's it. You can see that? I don't know if you can see it. This is gonna be a really natural look because I can't like overdo anything because I can dip in again. Time for highlight. I'm just gonna use my Jaclyn Hill loose highlighter. Dunk some of that in the lid and then just dip once. That's what I have to work with. To be honest, I think that's more than enough. You do not need a lot with this highlight for it to show up. Like, I think probably the highlight is gonna be the easiest one. Maybe I should have used the pressed highlight to make it harder, but at least something has to look nice. I'm gonna use my Shape Tape, and that's one dip. I'm just gonna put that on the eyes. I'm just gonna use my Kylie Jenner palette. I'm gonna do a natural look. I'm not gonna go crazy with like a colorful look when I can only dip once. So I'm gonna start with the color Tidal Wave, which is the top one. I dipped more than once. Okay, I'm just gonna take another brush. I'm gonna take this brush instead. That it's clean, it's just dirty from another palette. So I'm just gonna dip once. That's all I get for both eyes. So I'm just blending that through the crease as my first transition color. I just went to dip in again. I can't do that. And the wavy, which is this one. Did I dip more than one time? Okay, I'm just gonna take some paper and I'm gonna dust that off. See, I've dusted that off and I'm gonna dip in. That's all I get. This is gonna be so not blended because I'm the kind of person who likes to go in multiple times to blend it out and build it up. And let's be honest, I'm probably gonna wash this off straight off this video. So it doesn't really matter how this look turns out because I'm not gonna wear it all day. Should I go in with even darker or should I leave it like this? Let's leave it like that. And then I'm gonna take Unsinkable and I'm gonna use my finger. That's not what I meant to do, but this is all I get to use and I have to use that on both of my eyes. This look is so sad. I'm not gonna use this, I just have to repress it. And I'm gonna take Captain Cutie as well. That's one dunk. And put that on top. So weird. And then I'm gonna take a small detail brush. I'll take this one and I'm gonna take Deep Sea, which is this shade. I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. That literally did nothing. Take this JH41 and I have to dip into a new shade. I'm gonna take Tight Ship, which is this reddish pink. I'm gonna run that under the eye. I'm gonna use my Milk Kush mascara. And I'm really gonna get that. This is what I have to use. So I'm gonna get that on my lashes. In reality, I should have used my Anastasia one because that one picks up a lot of product. I wanted to try this one out. Again, I used it yesterday, but then I put falsies over, so that doesn't really count. So this is not the kind of brush that I will use on my lower lash line. I could probably do with a bit more, but I'm not allowed So this is what the lashes are looking like. And now let's do some lipstick. I'm gonna do a liquid. And I'm gonna use my Velvet Matte from Victoria's Secret. I'm gonna get that real good. And that's all I have to use. Oh, it's running out. So that's everything. And then one setting spray. I'm gonna use my Kaya Cosmetics setting spray. I'm just gonna do test spray. Okay. That's all I get. Alright, so this is the finished makeup look. Really see my blush or bronzer? Maybe a little bit. Lips are fine. Eyes are sad. Brows, not good. But that is the finished makeup look. My one dip makeup.